Hi, teammates. I caught one. I caught a gathering happening in real time, and I rewound the TV here and got back to it. So it was on CNN, and they were talking about the journalist who went missing in Saudi Arabia or such. And may God have mercy on him. And I pray that he is granted Jesus grace and mercy. But anyway, the reporter messed up his name, and when I went to PS in Lexington, this place for recovery, there was a guy there named Steve Oshewski or Steve Oshevsky. We can never figure out which one was his last name, but those are what we would call him. And every man's hand was against him. Like he was kind of like some Ishmael symbolism, like in present day. And because in all the group meetings, like everyone would complain about him, saying that, you know, he gets on their nerves or whatever. And he would just say, you know, he was real graceful about it. And he would just say, you know, have mercy. And, you know, he believed in Jesus and does believe in Jesus. And I believe that he just got gathered. And, you know, this must not be a Legion gathering. You know, this is a real deal. And, you know, it was he got gathered kind of like the Legion gatherings, but I'm kind of thinking like those gatherings are with the stones and the timber as being, you know, they're with God somehow. They're with the sides of the north or something, like as either, I don't even know what to say. Like I think they're both grace gatherings is what I'm trying to say. The third part of the children of men and the people that I know that have been gathering, and Legion becomes undone when they get gathered. I think they're both grace gatherings. Could be, you know, I mean, they have borne the burden of reproach and all that. So are they, you know, most of these people believe in Jesus anyway. So, you know, I'm merciful. I'm willing to have mercy on everyone who has been in these gatherings. And, you know, it's up to God. I'm not the judge. I'm not the judge of these, you know, if they're getting gathered to the pit, so be it. May God have mercy on them. But you get what I'm saying. So I'm going to let this play out and I'll show you.
Saudi journalist who writes for the Washington Post, a U.S. resident who's gone missing out of the Saudi consulate in Istanbul, Turkey. The president saying, I'm concerned about it. I do not like it. There's been a lot of criticism of the Trump administration over the past few days that there's been a thunderous silence from the U.S. on that.
That's right. The case of Jamal Khashoggi, if I'm pronouncing his name correctly. Khashoggi. He's an op-ed columnist that has...
Okay, so that's where I caught it. And then I was thinking about it, and I was like, okay, that's talking about Steve Oshewski or Oshevsky. And, so I'll let this play and I'll show you where I finally came to the realization. And then that's when it was undone. And the undone was like talking about how I used to, you know, my hoofs were made brass or whatever. And I beat on the walls and stuff and like tap on things. And he's talking about deafening silence, and that's whenever I realized it. And this happened in real time, so I'll show you.
Apparently, has appeared from time to time in the Washington Post, went to the Saudi consulate in Istanbul, and vanished. And there are concerns, and there are concerns inside the Turkish government, that this columnist, this journalist was murdered. And yes, you're right, Will, for several days, there has been sort of a deafening silence over here. And it has raised concerns as to whether or not this administration shows enough concern for what happens to journalists around the world.
So that was it. You know, whenever he said deafening silence, that's when I knew that he had been gathered. So, you know, and is this the 3 days in the heart of the earth? You know, could be. So just have faith in Jesus, and thank you, teammates.